I'm Liz Bears, and I'm with the Okaloosa County School District Instructional Technology team. And today we're going to be talking about all things files and folders. And you'll see on my screen that I'm already in my ClassLink, and I just go over and I click my Office 365, and it brings up my launching page. What I love about this is it has all these wonderful apps in here that we can draw from and create those files and folders. So in my OneDrive, where I'm going to start, you can see I have a lot of folders in here already. When I click on the circle next to a folder, I can get more information about that. So I'm going to just slide over here. You notice that I have share the selected item with other people. I also have an ellipsis that gives me different actions that I can do, such as sharing the folder, copying the link, requesting files, downloading. You can read all that. The next column shows me when it was last modified, who modified it, the file size, and has it been shared? And this one is yes, this has been shared. If you look at the one right below, you'll see that it has not been shared, so it says private. So back to our file folder again. When nothing is selected, we have the choices for new, upload, sync, and flow. I'm going to create another folder by going to the new and clicking on folder. This is where I would name the folder, and this is a fabulous name. Practice 2. Ooh. And I create the folder. You get these little sparkles next to it when it's new. It's kind of fun. I always like that. And it says it was created a few seconds ago. So I can also come in and create a Word document. So this Word document is going to be, yep, you guessed it, Bears Practice 1. You just start typing in it. And you'll notice at the top of the page that it's called Document 7. Every single time you open a new document of any kind in Office 365, it saves automatically, but it doesn't assign it a name. So you have to click in the box and assign it a name. So this is my Bears Practice 1. And when you click outside the box, that it's now titled, and you'll see that it says saved. This is really important to look for, because if you don't see the word saved next to it, or saving, that means you're not in Office 365 online, and you will need to follow the old workflow by clicking on File and saving as, like it says here. It's still available in the online version, but when you're online, you don't have to go in and save every time you make a change. So here I am. I've got Bears Practice 1. Let me close that out. Back in my OneDrive, at the bottom of my folders, that's where you see my documents. So I have Bears Practice 1, I have Bears Practice 11. I click next to the file that I want to move, and at the top I can open it, I could share it with somebody, copy the link, or come down here and share this way. Just by hovering over it, it's going to give me information about the file. It doesn't do this for folders, but it will do it for files. Clicking on the ellipses, I again get lots of choices of things such as move to. Get back over there. There we go. I want to move this to my Bears 1, Practice 1 folder. So I'm going to search it, and there it is. Click Move here. You can create subfolders within folders, and that's very handy for organizing things. Okay, so now we have successfully created a folder, created a file, and moved that file into another folder. So all I have to do to see it is open it up here. People often ask me, how can I share files? Well, it's just this simple. You select the circle and you click on the share button. It's going to give you some options. Who do you want to share it with? But the first thing is, what kind of rights do you want these people to have with your file? Do I want people in Okaloosa County School District with the link to be able to open and access the file, or just people that already have existing access? I can also choose specific people, and that's what I'm going to do in this case. And right here, this blue box is the one that allows the people that I specify to change my file. If I uncheck that box, then they can look at it, but they can't change it. Also, you can block the download of the file so people can't forward it on to other people. And I'm not going to check that. I'm just going to apply. I'm going to enter a name for who I want to share this with. And I select him. I can add another person or a message. Here you go. And send it away. It's just that simple. If you want to share a document, you can just use the Share O. Yep, that's a real word, the Share O. And when I hover over it, notice it's going to say I've had 96 views on this particular file. It lets me know who has looked at it and when they looked at it. This is very helpful. And how long does it take to read it? You have an inside look on the 3 dots. You can edit that. Notice over here, if I want to move to a different file, I just follow the path backwards, go back to my files, select my folder, and I'm going to share this folder. If you remember, this folder doesn't have anything in it. So when I share this file with somebody, the items that I drag into it are now going to be shareable with that person. So I'm going to specify people that can edit, same person. Add a message. This is our group folder. And send it. There is another option that we have. Instead of copying the link or sending a link, we can come down and do one more thing. So I'm going to come down here to my cloud training file. Go to my Share-O, put in the name, and this time click on Outlook. This gives you an option if you need to send a file outside of the Okaloosa County School District by creating an Outlook message for you. So it's creating the link, and it's going to go ahead and open up my Outlook directly from OneDrive. Everything is integrated in this. Opens my mailbox. I don't have to touch a thing. It puts that person's name at the top and allows me to go right in here and sharing a file. Come down a little bit farther, has everything in there, and I just simply send. So what we've done as a recap is we've created a folder, we've created a file, we've shared the folder and the file, and we've done it by creating links and by sending messages to do so. So I hope that's helped you in your workflow and made things easier for you. This has been Liz Bears with Tech Time.